In this video, I'm going to demonstrate basic operations with radicals. The first one we'll look at is the square root of 2 times the square root of 4. Now, since the root power is the same, we can just multiply across and we end up with square root of 8. Let's look at one with division. What if we have square root of 4 divided by square root of 2? Again, since the root power is the same, we can just divide across and we end up with square root of 2. Let's look at one with addition. What if we have square root of 2 plus square root of 3? Now in this case, since the value under the radical is not the same, we can't go any farther with this. The reason is, for addition and subtraction, the root power has to be the same and the value under the radical also has to be the same. Now let's say we had something like 5 times the square root of 3 plus 3 times the square root of 3. In this case, because the root power is the same and the value under the radical is the same, we can add the 5 and 3 together and get 8, and we can keep the same value under the radical, and that's our answer, 8 times the square root of 3. The same goes for subtraction. I'll keep the same problem except I'll subtract instead of add. So I'll take 5 times the square root of 3 minus 3 times the square root of 3, and I can subtract the 5 and 3. I get 2 times the square root of 3. Same thing, because the root power is the same and the value under the radical is the same, I can subtract across and keep that value under the radical. Now, I use square roots here, but I also could have used cube roots or fourth roots. And let me just demonstrate that. I'll keep the same problem and I'll change it to a fourth root. So 5 times the fourth root of 3 minus 3 times the fourth root of 3 equals 5 minus 3, which is 2, times the fourth root of 3. And that's our answer.